Hey, what's going on YouTube? Aaron here, and I think I might be the ugly friend, or at least the less attractive one. Because I went to a restaurant today with a good friend of mine, and while we were ordering our food, we both noticed this gorgeous dark chocolate African man. And I knew he was African because I can tell. And my friend was like, well, he might just be dark skinned. And I was like, nope, I know my African men. And sure enough, when we got to the front of the line, he was. And I think that he and the gorgeous African guy had been like exchanging eye contact or something because the gorgeous African guy liked him and not me at all. And it's funny because we got our food, and while we were getting our food, he was like a manager or something in the restaurant. And while we were ordering our food, he was in the back where the people prepare the food. But he was like the manager, so he was sort of around. But while we ordered our food, he was back there. And then after we got our food, as soon as we left, he walked right past us and like directed us to a seat, mostly talking to him. Like my friend was like over here, and I was like here, and he was like in between the two of us with his back to me, like, yeah, so you can go over there and sit, sit wherever you want, have a good time. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And he's like, yeah, so sit wherever you want. And he just went on and like directed us there. And then after we sat there, he literally like moved his working area from back where the food was being prepared to the bar, which was right across from where we sat. And he and my friend continued to exchange eye contact. And I'm not a hater, I'm not a cock blocker by any means. And I was like, okay, I get it. I thought he was gorgeous, and I really did. But I can tell if somebody's interested in somebody else. So I was like, okay, cool, let's make sure to like call each other, because it was just the two of us that went out this particular time. And I was like, let's make sure to call each other friends and all of that stuff so he knows that you're available and that I'm not trying to block or anything like that. And all of that's good. Because my friend found him attractive too, because again, he was gorgeous. And eventually I was like, okay, well, here's what I'll do. And I helped out a little bit because I'm so not a cockblocker. I'm totally not. I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom and go to the bathroom, quote, end quote. And I'll be there a while. And in my mind, I was like, I bet this is going to be good, because this will give them a chance to talk, potentially. And sure enough, that extra time actually worked for the good, because when I came back, he was like, yeah, he came to the table and we talked and we chatted. And I was like, did you get them digits? Did you get them digits? Because clearly the guy was interested, But he's like, we talked, and he took your food. And that's so funny because I had my plate and stuff there, but I could have been coming back. But he literally like took my plate and like moved it out, like, bitch, bye. Like, ain't nobody got time for you. I'm trying to talk to him. Because again, I think I might be the less attractive friend. Because I don't pull them like my friends do. I just don't. But so my food and stuff had been taken away, like just gone. But his stuff was still there. And he was like, and the guy, my friend was telling me that the guy, the manager or whatever, was like offering him a to-go bucket and all of that. Like, would you like a to-go box and all of that stuff, and just being very hospitable and all of that cute stuff. And he took the to-go box. Again, he didn't get the number. I was so disappointed because I live vicariously through other people who have wonderful fortune when it comes to obtaining and maintaining people's interest. Okay? So, but anyway, he got his to-go box, and I was like, okay, so here's what I'm going to do, because I'm a helpful person. I was like, I will go through the line to pay for because what you pay at the end. So, after we ate, I was like, I'll go through the line and I'll pay for my food first, and you can go behind me so you can talk to the guy. And when we got to the line, like the guy like took my stuff or whatever and took my money, and he was like, yeah, yep, okay, yep, whatever, yeah, sign it. And then like while he was finishing up with me, he started talking to my friend, and I'm just like, wow, like, okay, I guess I'm just nobody, and I was like, thank you, and he was like, yeah. So hey, did you need a bag? You love did you enjoy everything? Blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, so I walked out because I was like, I'm not going to cock block. I don't do that. And sure enough, he was like, well, come back soon. Please come back, And I don't pull him like that. I don't know why. It reminds me of that comedy special that I saw with Amy Schumer when she was talking about how to help her look better. And she was joking, because Amy Schumer is a beautiful woman, and she's a fellow 80s baby. But she was joking about how to help herself, like, get a man better. Like, she says she hand selects her friends from Facebook and makes sure that her friends are uglier than her so she can be the one who's the attractive one. And she's like, I handpick my friends from Facebook and I make sure that I surround myself with some real monsters and reptiles. And I was just like thinking about, am I that monster or reptile? Because I just don't get no play. I don't. What is it, Instagram? Am I not cute? Instagram. What is it, YouTube? Am I not cute enough? I'm sorry. Can somebody holla at me? Anyway, but yeah, it was super cool, and I was super happy for him. And again, the guy was gorgeous. He was beautiful. I love my chocolate African men. I do. And he wanted nothing to do with me, but everything to do with my friend. And I wish that they would have exchanged numbers, but they didn't. Anyway, YouTube, I just wanted to share that story. I just had to share it. And I have another video actually on the way for y'all. So thank you all for subscribing. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me, are you all like the handsome friend, or are you the reptile and monster that I'm not saying that I'm is, but to some, I might be considered such. Anyway, talk to y'all later, YouTube. Peace, be blessed.